Page 20, Aura Lee. At the top of the page they talk about 5-finger patterns for 2 hands is what they're calling it. It's where you're putting both thumbs on middle C here. The other fingers just go on the keys around them. Typically this is called a middle C position. Bit of a problem because a piano keyboard isn't wide enough for 2 fingers at the same time, and you certainly don't need 2 fingers at once pushing the key down. It's just 1 finger is enough. So what happens, the hands have to share middle C. So the thumbs, it's one thumb or the other. So if one thumb plays it, the other thumb gets out of the way. And in the music it generally tells you which thumb you should use. Right now in this book, if the C is in the upper staff, use the right hand. If the C is in the lower staff, use the left hand. It's simple enough for now. Also, they're talking about dynamic markings. I've mentioned dynamics before because you had a P in a previous piece that we played. But there's different dynamic markings, and they list some of them there. Again, these are Italian words. We're using the abbreviations for the Italian words, sort of. So you can see them there, P, M, P, M, F, and F. I don't want to read them for you. You can read them yourself. They're just different levels of volume. How loud or soft? I can't tell you how they are because it's up to you to decide what soft is and what loud is and what's in between. There isn't any dynamics in between these 4. There are more dynamics on the ends. You can get softer than soft and louder than loud, but these 4 are in the middle. This is it. So you have to decide. So there's not a lot of difference between an MP and an MF, a moderately soft and a moderately loud. You have to decide what those are. There's not a lot. There's just, and it takes practice. With experience, you'll get it. And again, what I said before is the dynamic given applies to the melody. In Aura Lee, that's not a problem because it's all melody. You don't get any accompaniment at all. Now, in this music, it says slowly. Good, we're taking everything slow anyway, doesn't matter. They got right hand and left hand again, that's unnecessary. You just play the right hand the upper staff stuff and the left hand the lower staff stuff. If it's different, I'll let you know. That's got phrasing, so we want lift up whichever hand is playing so we get a little silence between the phrases. The hard part about this sort of thing when the hands share a melody is to make it sound like one hand played the whole thing. Because it's like the first 2 measures where it's going both ways. You're here and it would sound like, you want it to sound like one hand. What usually happens is one hand or the other is way different, and so it sounds that way. It's totally off. So you've got to make your volume or your loudness in the hands match each other all the way through. I think that's about all I had to say about this. Let's try this out. It's in 4/4 times, so I'll give us 4 counts and we'll play it together slowly so you can make sure you're getting the right notes and the right rhythms. That's what I'm after here. So go ahead and put your hands in middle C position and I'll give us 4 counts. I said the 4 counts thing tonight. 1, 2, ready, go. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. At the bottom of the page, there's a line across there. They call it duet part. The idea is your teacher or somebody who knows how to play the piano would play this part while you play oral E, what we just played. So what I would like to do is to play the duet part at the same speed we just did, and you play what we just played, and then you can hear the duet. I can't hear it because I can't hear you, but you can hear it. So play along and see if you can do the duet. I'll give us 4 counts and we'll play this duet together. So go ahead and put your hands in middle C position and we'll try it. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.